So RORO uses lumber relative to gold. And again, all these signals are interest rate sensitive proxies. Utility is the most bond-like sector of the stock market. In the case of JoJo, lumber to gold, housing, mortgage rates, negative real rates when it comes to gold. So they're all trying to get to the same place, but in different ways. Lumber to gold has been warning really for a while, actually a pretty prolonged period. A lot of that's because of the vertical move that occurred up to the lumber peak early May. And that move has actually been kind of right, meaning if you look at the way lumber to gold has been weakening, suggesting risk off, typically when lumber to gold is weak, small caps underperform, check. Treasury yields tend to fall, check, right? You have not had volatility in the stock market rise, but at least behaviorally, other parts internally are consistent with the historical behavior of lumber to gold. Right now, that's signaling risk off for RORO. So both RORO and JoJo as ETFs are in the same position in treasuries. But again, every single Friday, those signals could flip, which means one could go risk on, the other one could be risk off, so on and so forth. But again, typically in advance of major declines, they will both look similar because the real risk off expression is treasuries. Lumber to gold is kind of interesting here because lumber utterly crashed. And it seemingly still wants to keep crashing. Meaning that if you look at, it's like I always make this point about mean reversion. Mean reversion means you have to go past the mean. Right? You have to go past the prior average from the last several decades, which means lumber could still drop another 30% to be perfectly normal. The implication, though, is what does that mean for housing? And we're seeing housing starts and housing data slow down and weaken, aside from the fact that housing has become completely unaffordable for most people now. You're probably going to see a slowdown in construction, which probably means a slowdown in credit creation, which probably means a slowdown in the economy, which probably means higher volatility.